Welcome, my name is Kyle for the win, and welcome to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. Normally, you guys know me as a pretty positive YouTuber, especially about Call of Duty, especially when things get really hard in the Call of Duty community, especially with Black Ops 4, for example, where things are really going south and really quickly, not to mention that. But the gameplay in the background is some bare bones domination on Nuketown. Love bare bones, give it a 10 out of 10. But unfortunately, that's probably going to be the last positive thing about this video. As you guys know, I love being positive. I try to be as positive as I possibly can, especially when it comes to the game I really love, which is, of course, Call of Duty. I've been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4 all year, ignoring the hate, just pushing through, but today, the day I'm recording this video, which is Tuesday, this video will go up on Wednesday. Treyarch did something that I would never have expected they would ever do. And if you guys don't know, because you're done with Black Ops 4 like a lot of people, they added a triple play bribe into Black Ops 4 for 2,800 COD points. What do you get with this bundle? You get the Demo Hammer melee weapon, you get a weapon crate, you get 10 cases, and you get 10 tiers for $30, which is half the price of Black Ops 4. This is absurd because most of the time this stuff is free. Earlier this year, there was a supply stream called the Barbarian Supply Stream that had the Cap 40 in it for free. For free. No, do I complain about cosmetic only items? Absolutely not. It's not a big deal to me. The thing that gets me is the price tag. $30. I bought the Black Ops Pass. I put $50. I paid $90 for this game because I bought the pass when I bought the game. And honestly, I feel scammed with this. I should be getting this Demo Hammer melee weapon for free. I should be getting the Mark II weapons for free because I paid an extra $50. And if you think I'm crazy, you think I'm complaining, you think all this stuff, let me go back to a game that we all know called Infinite Warfare. Arguably one of the most hated Call of Duty games to ever come out and ever release. Every single DLC weapon that was added into Infinite Warfare was free for Season Pass holders. And for everybody, for that matter. For me, as a Season Pass holder in Infinite Warfare, I got access to every single DLC weapon, melee or ranged, for free the day it came out. The day it came out. I didn't have to grind a supply stream, which I don't care about, by the way. Just a side note, I don't mind grinding the supply stream to get free DLC weapons, but every single DLC weapon in Black Ops, in Infinite Warfare, was free, and I had access to it. I didn't have to. I could play 5 minutes of Infinite Warfare a day and use every single DLC weapon for free. I didn't have to pay for it. I didn't have to grind a supply stream. I got it for free. And if you weren't a Season Pass holder, guess what? You could do a quick 5 to 10, probably 30 to 45 minute challenge to get that DLC weapon for free. Infinite Warfare had a fantastic system. Let's go over to Call of Duty World War II, the Call of Duty game from last year. I got every single DLC weapon in that game for free by just sheerly playing the game. No, they didn't add and give DLC weapons to Season Pass holders for free, but that's not a big deal because you could buy them for Armory credits, you could get all of them for free without even worrying about it. And honestly, I have every single DLC weapon. I only bought one, and that's because I wanted it, and World War II's life cycle was coming to an end. And yeah, so and I also didn't get the final DLC weapons that were in World War II because I was just done with World War II closer to Halloween because I was super excited about Black Ops 4. But Every DLC weapon was free, melee or not. It was free. No joke. And Black Ops 4 is doing all this stuff that we don't like. I don't understand how this can happen when Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games put out free DLC weapons, and that is the complete point in this video. Is it Activision? Is it Activision or is it Treyarch? And I am going to go out on a straight up limb and I'm going to say this is Treyarch. This is not Infinity Ward and this is not Sledgehammer Games. Because if you guys did not know, Activision was in charge of Infinite Warfare and was in charge of World War II. So, and both of those games had the fairest DLC system out of any Call of Duty game ever. So, I'm going to put all this on Treyarch. This is Treyarch that is doing all this shady business practices. Guaranteed. Because Activision, yes, they did introduce supply drops. Yes, Activision is in charge of the game. But the fact of the matter is that Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games, in their most recent Call of Duty games, had completely fair DLC weapon systems, as well as earnable supply drops. And one thing Infinite Warfare did even better than World War II was a salvage system. So you could buy whatever variant you wanted. You could buy, I don't think you could buy DLC weapons with the salvage, but I think you could buy DLC weapon variants with the salvage. Same with Modern Warfare Remastered. They did salvage too. So I think Treyarch is to blame for all this shady business stuff, not Activision, because it's evidence. There's just evidence to back all of this up. Complete evidence to back all of this stuff up. That Treyarch are the guys that are doing this stuff. Treyarch is solely killing their game. It is not Activision. It is not Activision. I am telling you, Activision may have a little bit to do with it, but I am sticking to my opinion there. That Treyarch is responsible for all this shady bullcrap business model. Hands down. Because in the past 3 Call of Duty games, once again, actually in the past 4 Call of Duty games, Treyarch has by far the worst DLC system out of any Call of Duty game ever. And you could easily argue and say, hey, well, Infinite Warfare was really unpopular, so was World War II, so that's why they gave free DLC weapons away. And that's possible. I mean, that's a possible thing. But again, still, even if the games were struggling, wouldn't Activision want to make more money from that game if it was struggling? Just think about that for a second. So I'm putting this on Treyarch, and I still enjoy Black Ops 4. I still have a lot of fun playing the multiplayer. Ancient Evil is incredible. I love that zombies map. Blackout is not my favorite, but I enjoy it still when I play it sometimes. The only reason I don't like Blackout is not because it's a bad battle royale by any means. It's actually a really fun battle royale. The reason I don't like Blackout is I'm just not a battle royale type of player. I like playing multiplayer, being able to die, and being able to jump right back into the action and be in a gunfight within 2 seconds. That's what I like. I don't like scavenging and then running around for 20 minutes only to get shot in the back by a corner camper. So that's just how I feel. At its core, Black Ops 4 is a good Call of Duty game. Bare Bones is incredible. I love Bare Bones. It is so much fun. Well, the one game I played, it could be very different, but I like Black Ops 4, and it's really frustrating / disappointing that Treyarch has this DLC model, that the game is really unpopular. All of this stuff, it makes me sad, but I have to put videos on this. Because, yes, I love being positive about Call of Duty. I really do. But when stuff like this happens, there's no room for positivity. I have to put blame and have to criticize where criticism is due. I've done that from the beginning. I try and stay as positive as possible. But sometimes you can't. You have to call out the bull crap in with games and stuff. I mean, honestly, all this stuff, all the shady business practices, I am blaming Treyarch. I'm not blaming Activision because, again, as I've said about 5 times already, in Infinite Warfare, World War II, fantastic DLC systems. Modern Warfare Remastered, fantastic DLC systems. It rewarded people for playing. End of story. And yeah, normally I say it's a business. They need to make money. But when a DLC weapon was free earlier in the year and then they change it 5 months later or 2 months later or 3 months later to be a gun that's not free anymore, that with a $38 bundle, which is a load of bull crap. I mean, who... A weapon crate? Okay, cool. Cases that have... that out of my 30 items, I'm going to get 10 stickers. Okay, no thanks. And 10 tiers. I'm already tier 100. This does not apply to me whatsoever. I just get 10 more reserve crates. I don't know, guys. I like Black Ops 4, as I've said. I enjoy the game. I'll still be playing it, but I just had to make this video. It's unscripted. I've been going on long enough. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize for the negative tone. It's just sometimes I just have to show you guys that I'm not on Call of Duty's side all the time, and that I have to call out bad crap when it needs to happen. And I did that. I will not be uploading any other videos today. I had guides planned. I had multiplayer stuff planned for today as well, but I don't want any other video to overshadow this one. And I'll be back tomorrow for more positive, happier videos talking about Bare Bones, a live gameplay with Bare Bones, maybe some more zombie guides, other stuff like that. But yep, just had to put this video out there. I've been thinking a lot about Black Ops 4 lately, and I just need to make this video because I love this game and I don't want to see it die. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Check out all of my other recent Ancient Evil videos, and I will see you guys on another Black Ops 4 video very, very soon.